Let me guess, you want to charge more, you know that your work changes lives, but the second you go to raise your rates, you freeze. And inside of your head, you start to hear, who do you think you are? That is way too much. And you're being greedy. And then just like that, you shrink. You discount your prices, you people please, and then your income plateaus again. I know this because that was me too. My family comes from poverty, and the moment that I started making more than them, I felt really proud, but guilty all at once. I began worrying if they were going to ask more from me, if they were going to start thinking that they couldn't relate to me anymore because I was out of touch, or that they would start to think of me as greedy and materialistic. And until I rewired the shame and shifted my mindset from guilt to empowerment, I was constantly stuck in the guilt trap. If you think this might be you and you are ready to find out what your core money block is, then take the free quiz that's linked in my description for your personalized results and toolkit. So where does this money guilt come from? It is not that you don't believe in your work. It is that you were taught that asking for more and having more is wrong. And if you were like me and you grew up around struggle, then you might subconsciously feel bad for not struggling anymore too. And here are some common money stories that could be running the show even if you don't realize it. Money equals selfishness. Rich people are greedy and or bad. And women should give and not receive. You see, guilt is really sneaky because it hides behind integrity and humility. But in reality, it is just a fear that is dressed up as morality. So here are 4 signs that you have a money guilt wound. You undercharge even when you're over-delivering. Your offer is packed with value, and I know this because you care so deeply. But charging less money will never honor that. We are going to start claiming your worth unapologetically. You feel bad for out-earning your partner and your friends, but you shouldn't carry their feelings. You see, a rising tide raises all boats, and you thriving is actually helping out everybody else around you. You're giving discounts to be nice. And yes, gifting is generous. We want to gift, but not at our expense. Studies after studies continue to show that clients get the most out of their coaching when they pay full price. And that is because it raises their commitment and your confidence. And then once we have the overflow, gifting becomes a choice and not a necessity. You refuse to invest in yourself because you think that you should be grateful for what you already have. This is a self-worth issue. As women, we often give endlessly to others without nurturing ourselves. And running yourself into the ground helps nobody in the end, especially you. You deserve to invest in yourself and your business from an authentic place. Here is something that the rich understand. Guilt does not make you better, it keeps you broke. And it is time for a mindset upgrade, so here's our shift. You can charge well and have a good heart. Your income doesn't take from anyone, it only shows what's possible. And when good people start to make money, everybody wins. In my coaching program, the shift happens during the revise phase, where we use NLP and hypnosis to literally rewire your brain to a new money story, discarding the old shame and guilt that kept you stuck. You'll finally stop fighting yourself and move towards the income and life that you deserve. If you're ready to stop playing small and build the wealth without the guilt, then book your breakthrough session with me now. Because I'm launching my first program, I am offering limited beta coaching spots at a never again price. As a beta client, you'll get early access to my program, deeply personalized support, and the chance to shape something transformational. A couple have been booked out, so only a few spots remain. In your session, we will uncover the root of your money guilt, begin rewiring it for safety and abundance, and map out your first steps towards aligned wealth. You can book with me using the link below or connect with me on Instagram. I personally respond to every single message, and I would love to hear what this has unlocked for you.